Garcia. Shooting guard from Olongapo City, Zambales, number 8, Shane Winston. Small forward from Muntinlupa City, number 16, Kevin Messi. Shooting guard from Tondo, Manila, number 1, Adrian Nocum. Small forward from Davao City, number 7, Francis Escandor.
Our officials, Lol Kalingen, Bing Oliva, Janine Nicandro, and Sherwill Solon. And we are underway here in Pasig City. Garcia up against Felix. That's a good matchup. Up on high, Racal de Veron almost lost it. They'll set up once again. Up high, Shawnee will stop, pop, and hit.
Yes, Shawnee.
Looking to Santillan. Up against his former teammate here. Santillan with a jumper hits.
It's a difficult shot. He had to use that fall away to elude the defensive tentacles of Baltazar. Good start so far for these two teams.
They go inside. This is where they're gonna be really undermanned. Overshooting though is Arana. They go to the other side. Escandor is gonna get blocked by Baltazar.
Spectacular block there via the transition. Baltazar was a forced turnover.
Noko trying to get inside, gets past Garcia. Santi left wide open for 3. Bang!
Oh, this guy played exceptional basketball in the previous game against Meralco Balls. He exploded for 27 big points, had 3 blocks, and plus 26 in terms of player efficiency. Now to open things up in this ball game, he has a total of 5 points, all scored for his team.
Arana will try to bring it in. Not just Santillan out of the way. He says, get out of my sight. Will not go. Escandor will go to Santi. They leave him wide open. They dodge the bullet there. Arana once again flips it through. He's going to have a field day here, Coach RG.
And that is what we expect. He
almost got it back. Taps it to Baltazar. Baltazar still not going to drop. Height is might once again here for the Converge FiberXers. Waiting to try to get it to Arana. They can't find him. So Baltazar will create a shot and score.
Fantastic move that time by Baltazar.
5 minutes into the contest, he has done his job. Escandor, the pass goes to Garcia. And Garcia will finish.
And this is where Rainer Shine will have a hard time, because you know that on the half-court set, Converge will be very difficult to contend against. He had 13. Gabe Norwood had 12 in that 128-point explosion.
Nice find there by Arana. Shawnee Winston moving so well without the basketball. Pick it off. Winston will finish once again. No timeout yet from Coach Yang Giao.
They're down by 10 points. They have to rely on their half-court sets. So far, it has not been clean.
Look at Nocum trying to stay in step with Arana, but still, there's a layup here by Santos. Jonard, nice find, but Norwood's not going to make it once again from inside the paint. Justin with the floater, yes.
He was called for his first offensive foul earlier by lowering his shoulder. This time around, he stopped as if it's an engine brake. He was able to elude his defender and scored on a follow-away. Quick retaliation by Leonard Santillan, scoring 8 out of the total 10 points. They want to run Rainer Shine to the ground. They feel like if they force Rainer Shine to defend their fast break attack, they will lose their attack on the other side, which is also the strength of Rainer Shine. Good timing for that offensive rebound by Datu, scoring his first 2 points in the game.
One of the very few points in the paint here for the boys in white. Santos back rims that one. Chased down by Nocum. Nocum to the other side. Karakut, who just checked in, finds Santillan. Another 3. Yes!
Oh, this guy is just scorching. He's oozing with so much confidence. He's got 3. Go back one game, they scored 113 against Northport. So they've been averaging 120.5 points per ball game. Talk about an efficient engine called Rainer Shine Elasto Painters. Good timeout. Ball game, and not only that, 48.5% from the field. And against Meralco specifically, that's a 27-point performance with 3 blocks and plus 26. Comparing it to their one game that they lost against NLEX, just 10 points. And in the next 2 games, exemplary upgrade in terms of his total output.
What a strong finish there from Alex Stockton. Look at that size discrepancy, but off that miss, he's still gonna get it back. Power dribble, finds Winston for three.
That is so much better. The ball goes inside first, Baltazar not giving.
Asisio left wide open. Bang!
And this is why you don't want to take bad shots. Because you know that the Elasto Painters will push the ball.
Was a need to pick up the pace and stay alert to stop those early scoring opportunities. Anthony and Coach Ryan, back to you guys.
And they got to go back to their strength, which is inside first. And there you can see the defense adjusts, and it's an open shot there for their shooters.
It's very important not to burn your timeout and not go for strong ATOs or after timeout plays. But quick in the retaliation was Rainer Shine, getting to a point wherein they were able to break the defense of the FiberXers.
Shawnee back on the floor. They go right back. There's a double team. And Racal for three. Yes! Hard to really just take things one at a time. Arana with a jumper. That will stay down.
Oh, this guy is just so good. And look at this from the top of the key again. Big to big screen. Norwood tried to at least block the penetrating.
Once again, they go to Arana. Pass a little bit too hot. Nokum switches hands.
Near the basket and scoring even in traffic.
A steal by Stockton. Arana will lead the break, and Caralipio scores.
And it is not just scoring. He also made a good decision.
There he's now on the bench, gasping for breath. He has done his share here in the first two periods. Racal will put up another three. Yes, that's his third. 1 point lead enjoyed by Rainer Shine. Winston with the attack. Goes to the corner. That's another three here for Converge. Mamuyak falling away. He's gonna get the roll.
Oh, lucky bounce. Good attack by Mamu. Another tied game. This is a good one. Both teams are playing at a very high level.
They go to Baltazar. He tries to muscle his way in, and he loses it in the process. Just 1 point separating these two squads after two periods. Santillan with a three. Yes!
Oh, well executed play.
Nokum looking for space. Will kick it out. Another three from the bigs this time. Shot clock's winding down on the FiberXers. That's a big shot here from Shawnee Winston.
Strong reply, Shawnee Winston. You cannot.
Santi against a double team. Shot clock's winding down. Mamu realizes it. Puts up a prayer, and it's answered. Itatu.
Look at that. Shot clock was winding down, going to his left, getting the right separation with that step back there. I think the two big guys, Justin and Justin, can keep in step with the quickness of those two guys.
There's a steal from Baltazar. They go inside. Winston with the easy two.
So allow your opponent to go for a fast break attack, but not after a made shot.
Shawnee, they'll look for their big man. Will make his move. Finds Winston. Another layup here for Shawnee.
And that is how important, getting the ball in the hands of your big man who can attract the defense, because more often than not, he will be double teamed, and that will leave the guards open either on a perimeter J or a strong cut downhill.
Mamuyak's gonna lose it. Quick hands from Baltazar. And Stockton will finish.
Strong momentum shift here.
Dorsharan him there. Shot clock's at 4. Gets away. Will overshoot. What a pass. De Los Santos waiting for his big men to get into position. That time not good spacing. That's gonna roll there for Nokum.
And look at again, Norwood.
That's great denial. But look at that. Height is might as the ball still falls in the lap here of Baltazar. An array of moves, and Stockton will hit. We'll give it back out. Tarak would spritz the double team, but will lose it.
Wow!
That was against 3 defenders, and he made mincemeat of the defense.
If you are familiar with cars, as if he was doing slalom that time, eluding the cones, but quick retaliation once again. You know what Converge needs to do is after making a tough basket, they have to sprint down on defense. They cannot do what you usually see in baseball, the home run trot, wherein you just made a baseball home run and then you're just jogging back. There has to be a different mindset for the FiberXers after knocking down a shot.
Let's see if they make that adjustment. Garcia will hit.
He's now going inside, but Baltazar not in his usual element going for his shots. But this guy...
Boy, Jackson Corpus has just checked in. He'll come up short, but again, Baltasar will score. And the lead has been built up to 8. Not a good pass coming off the shin here of Santillan. Corpus picks it up, and now Suerte with the jumper, and the lead's 10. Let's see this play after the timeout, and another basket there from Adrian Nocum. Skying high for that one.
Belt, and then you know that you need veterans also just to make sure that everything is in place.
Wow, Lemeti able to hang in the air and score there.
That play was specifically designed for Pangilinan Lemeti.
Garcia once again trying to look for the entry pass. We'll find Shawnee. Shawnee will take another jumper and hit.
Is knocking down shots on perimeter Jays.
That's a great block there by Nocum. A lot of great defensive plays here. Individual. They get it to him, but the shot clock is down to 3. But Baltazar has that outside shot. He's a 3-level scorer.
Yes, and the patience, they were not really rushing shots. They wanted the ball in the hands of Baltazar. But speaking of 3-level shooting, yes, you can face up and shoot off you, even if you're a tall player. That is how good Justin Baltazar is.
Another good defensive stop. Much better transition defense. Norwood puts up a 3. That rims out. Gabe inside for 2. After another offensive board here from Datu.
They're practically bleeding for baskets. They probably need Leonard Santillan right now, and is being called by Coach Yang Giao. 25 points already for Leonard Santillan. They need mileage from him.
Winston will put up a jumper and hit.
Another easy basket. Where did that come from? Another screen. Pull-up jumper off that screen. Money for Shawnee Winston.
Mamuyak for 3.
Oh, lucky.
That'll drop. It's been a barn burner. And I'm sure everybody outside there enjoying the action. Such as we are. That's going to drop there for Stockton.
Was that a guess? It was a guess. That was a strong guesstimate that time. Wow, good.
What a spin there from Felix.
But at this point, they cannot trade baskets. They have to make stops. Now Coach Yang again challenging that call. He believes.
They once again have that twin tower combination. Shot clock is at 2. Stockton realizes it and nails that 3.
Just a clutch basket by Alex Stockton. In the NBA, it is categorized as a clutch point if it happens inside 5 minutes.
Stockton brings it in. And he carved out space. Commanding 8-point lead by Converge.
No need to rush right now. That cut to the basket. Great find. Deshaun Winston finding his open. Because of their height, because of their length, there is no way that they will lose in the rebounding situation. What about this Mr. Clutch performance by Alex Stockton? Just pressing the right button at the right time.
Lemeti wanting to have rain or shine with the final say, and they will. Shawnee's gonna just dribble out this one. A resounding 10-point victory for Converge.